you're struggling with addiction, please go talk about it.
Talk to somebody.
It does work.
Listen, you don't gotta talk to everybody, but as long as you can talk to somebody, it makes you feel like somebody.
Yeah,
it's more
let's
than
go.
enough. You get me? So
Absolutely, man.
This beat made me want to freestyle.
Man, kick one.
Drop
Kick
some. You
one.
just-
Let's
you're
go.
fresh
Let's
off the
go.
plane.
Never chase a bitch, boy, I only chase a bag.
Hey.
We worry about a bitch, it bite me in the ass. Can't worry about no bitch, don't need no bitch, but I need cash. I learned that fucking with a bitch I love, she hurt me back. I figure I get rich shit on that bitch and flood my cash. Success the best, revenge, I'm on your ass. Variations you're getting.
This might be the realest and like most complete project I've heard come out of you.
yes.
Yeah, 100%. 1000%.
I appreciate that feedback. It could be an emotional roller coaster, you know?
It really is.
It really
Because a
is.
lot of times we don't realize that neurologically we're connected to these people. So almost it becomes like an addiction, like a drug.
Oh my God.
It's like a drug.
It's a necessity, really.
Yeah, it really is. And a lot of times, like, addiction is hard to break, especially when you don't know you're addicted to something. It's really hard to like get out of that habits. You know what I'm saying?
Bad habits.
Bad habits.
We're trying to create healthy
That- yeah,
habits.
Habits. It's a habit. You get me? Addiction is a strong word. You get me?
Yeah.
But
It is.
It becomes a habit. It becomes a type of everyday life where you know you gotta have this. You wake up next to this person and you don't see yourself waking up to this person no more,
Right.
or you don't see you not talking to your boy no more.
Right.
But at the same time, you know it's not there no more, and you're trying to elevate yourself, and you're constantly trying to slow down for them. You get me? And that's your scenery, huh?
I mean, addicted, so addicted. Devil on my shoulder, angel on the other side. I feel like a rebel, got shot and didn't die. Evil couldn't evil, this attempted homicide. Billy Idol rock star, look me in my eyes. Pop a pill for the pain, it gon' be a good night. Microdosing shrooms got me laughing all night.
It's like your ad-libs are reflecting with your first person, and your ad-libs are your second person, and you kind of having a conversation with yourself, bro. It's dope, bro. I don't think not everybody.
Because sometimes I try not to
use.
use ad libs, because then like
It overpowers everything.
it
else.
might work or it might
find
not.
that balance, bro.
Different tragedies, all types of catastrophes. Could have enrolled in academies, graduated to marketing, addicted to Googling, convicted for scrutiny, tax invasions and audits, and bandanas. Picture me, that's love. I got that drip. Oh, I know. Yeah,
I fuck with that.
don't you? Hey, drip, drip, drip. She wanna play on the dick, lick on it, kiss on it, hop on it, talk to it. It's been a little minute since I really hit it. Bought it, she splurging, she working, networking. Lately I've been trying not to.
Okay, I like that. That's cool.
Yeah,
Your flow is kind of elevating into different type of things now.
we try to keep
Sharpening the sword.
the perfect word. No one talks about this, but I'ma be the voice to them boys and themselves. You ever felt alone and didn't have a phone? You might get a tablet if you're plugging on the low. Let's go. They might. Rato. Lucid dreaming, feeling like I'm losing my trabajo. Intervening, thinking, what if I don't wake up tomorrow? Into all that spookiness, that's Colorado. Anxiety creeping up like a storm. September 12, 1991, I was born. My lady wanna suck and fucking make up a porn. I told her, baby, help me finish up this poem.
Hey, so what, you gonna give us the whole thing or what? You gonna play the whole thing? So far, out of the songs you played, what's your favorite song so far?
It's
Every single one?
well, no. It's hard to even say because it's like they're all my children. So
Right.
it's like, who's your favorite son?
Yeah.
There's one though. Everybody got a favorite.
Well, when you do feel that and you feel it in the back of your head and you just feel things have shifted.
The past that doesn't count.
Never
Because
look back.
Wow.
it's basically like a message where you could kind of tell yourself that you could start fresh again.
with a
exactly.
new mentality,
Yeah,
you're born
yeah.
again.
Yeah, wow. Amen. to
You know what I'm
that.
saying? And that's kind of like how I view like Jesus, and because I'm not like a religious dude, but when I look at this, I'm a scientist. I think what's more important than the actual music itself is what the people perceive about your work ethic. Like, are you doing this as a hobby? So right now in the world, I feel like we're all going through like things that are like draining us of our pure natural like energy given to us. Like that shit was hard.
Yeah, people really rock with it.
I think that'll resonate with people too, because some people want to die right now.
Yeah.
It's like, you know what? I don't want to die no more.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Straight up, man.
That was one of the topics tonight, right?
I feel like
mental.
a lot of the topics we've covered have been perfect segues into whatever track he plays.
Yeah, I feel like he's doing a great job of like
Wow.
leaning into them. You know, that's fire.
Is this gonna be the soundtrack layout so far? or-
Absolutely not.
It really feels natural.
Man.
What do you think? What type of relationship do you think is the most draining?
I think the most draining relationships are actually when any relationship that you've outgrown. Like a lot of times,
Oh my God.
you know, a lot of times we will hold on to like that friend that we've had for 10, 15 years.
And you know they
but
keep
you know,
fucking
but
up.
you know that nigga is a bum, bro. Like that nigga is not on the same shit that you on. You know, it might be a bitch. Like you might have been with this bitch since high school, and it's like all you know. And you know what I'm saying? Y'all done been through some toxic shit.
Yeah, man.
And it's just like you don't want to let her go because it's comfortable. You know what I'm saying? I think those are the most draining relationships, because as human beings, if we don't evolve or grow, we would still be like fucking cavemen. To be that vessel, you need to be in the right element, the right mind frame. And a lot of times when we're sharing ourselves with people, it doesn't even just always have to be sexual. It could be like financially. It could be,
Man.
I think the word that you're looking for is energy. Really, you
Yeah,
can't just
so-
give your energy to just anybody.
exactly. So the I don't just have sex with anyone really says I don't just selectively exchange with anyone. Like, okay, well, this song did 10,000 more than this song.
Yeah.
What did we do differently? You know what I'm saying? And I think that's how we are able to grow, because we're able to track, analyze, and apply little tweaks and changes.
Need that.
Yes, and you need to be
Watch
able
'em.
to collect information
Well,
from
you
the
gotta-
people
you
that
gotta-
are going to purchase your stuff.
Right.
Especially,
Yeah.
I mean, if
yeah,
you're gonna be
yeah.
online, you gotta kind of track your audience. You gotta see what's reaching people more.
There's like an epidemic right now of children being born with syphilis, because young niggas, young women are just like out here fucking raw, like nasty, not taking. They're just sleeping with anyone.
Not take care of yourself, and then you bring a baby into the picture. You're already giving them a STD.
Yeah, it's like you're not even giving them a fair chance. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna make everyone safer. You know, it's gonna, you know.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't think I've ever had like fucked just to fuck. Like the way I'm wired is I got to vibe with the person and
Yeah.
connect with them really before I even want to take that next step.
Yeah, like, and I'm getting around, like, one of my favorite terms that I kind of use for the company is not a whore anymore. And that could be like energy whore. That could be like physical sleeping around whore. That could be like a money whore. Like, I'll be just spending money, and I feel like people just be just like dropping shit, and it's just like I get no value from that. You know what I'm saying?
I think that's a very good point. I think the main thing about what you're saying is you can't get somebody to value something all the way if you don't value it yourself. You get me? So if you feel like you're not releasing your best work out there, even if people are accepting it and playing it, you might feel like, man, I don't even think this was all that. Like, you get me? So now you value yourself at the same time. So you got to take that moment away and kind of refresh yourself too.
Exactly.
And,
And see what you value.
Yeah.
Like what do you find valuable in your life, and
it might change every year.
And it does.
It does.
And that's the problem. Like sometimes we do need.
What we eat. When you wake up, yeah, you could eat that banana, you could eat that brownie. The choice is yours. The world is in your hands.
There's one though. Everybody got a favorite.
I
They
really,
don't just want to admit it though.
I really like how exercising the tempo comes in.
So flammable, go crazy like Hannibal. I think I got that.
Boom, 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 boom.
When I jumped in the Porsche, common sense and I'm speeding real fast. 187 quicker than DoorDash. Do a hit without a face mask. Go blitz on my way to the cash. I woke up gripping on the tech. I won't settle for disrespect. I used to dream of a Patek. I used to dream of a car wreck.